Okay, hello, this is Deathbound. It's a new Soulsesque game. It's not out yet. This is a Steam Next Fest demo. I'm just going to assume that the controls are fine and ignore that. I'll figure it out as we go. There's a choice of controls, maybe. You can change them to like which sort of gameplay system works for you. Because there are some different ones, but we'll see. You know, I can always change it
of the
later.
true faith and of the true path of those
The
who
road.
believe, hear my clamour. Give us thine blessing. Give us thine righteousness. Give us thine peace.
It's a crossroads
only thine word is
with
true.
concentric
Only thine church is the
diamonds.
path. Thou art the end.
Why is it always
We gain
churches?
The end. Thou art the beginning. O Lady, I beg of thee, give us thine protection today, that we might make thee an offer of 1,000 infidels cut down by our swords. Postpone
It's just
today our
right in front of the front line,
our life
asking
becomes
to
an
be
instrument of
destroyed.
death. By the breath, by the war, by the peace.
He marches on a wall. But at least there'll probably be demons and not other humans, right? Not just another faction of people, or is it? It's the two internal diamonds that don't quite make a full diamond within an outer stone diamonds clan. Because they all celebrate the diamond differently. It's the same thing, but you know, the diamonds are just in a slight different configuration, and hence that's why they went to war. And the triple concentric diamond won over the internal diamond in diamond with a bit missing at the top in a stone diamond. That dynasty didn't quite make it, except for that one guy who stares angrily, having watched his whole clan get destroyed. Are we the other diamond clan then? Level up at a phylactery. Every skill affects your essences. Oh. The loading screen is both diamond clans. Like, which diamonds do you serve? Maybe you can choose which diamonds you want to serve. It draws them unusually. It doesn't just, you know, do diamond in diamonds. It does the outsides then the inside, just to hide it a bit. But it's all diamonds at the end of the day. You know, one might look a bit more like a wolf face, one, I don't know, as a bat sort of thing. But they're all diamonds at the end of the day. The true secret is, it's just one big diamond. Thank you for playing the demo. Good. We've completed the game. Good job. The current state of the game is pre-alpha. Please note that difficulty, enemies, boss locations, behaviors are not final and may change in the final game. You may also encounter bugs in your progress, as well as no/limited optimization in some areas. That is normal at this stage, and we welcome your feedback. It is of utter importance to us. Please don't hesitate to send any comments and questions by using the linked form below, which is anonymous. Hold to close. Synchronization? What is this? Assassin's Creed? There may be little or no optimization in some areas, including the very, very first loading of the area. Motion blur. Okay, let's go to the system. We've got a few things going on. It didn't start off on 1920 by 1080 either. It says it's it says it's locked to that. There is no option for motion blur, ironically, but there is motion blur. Let's turn a couple of things down high. We don't really need shadows. There we go. Text quality can stay fine. The anti-aliasing can stay fine. There's definitely motion blur, and like especially turn-in motion blur. That needs to be turned off. Everyone hates motion blur, and you're probably going to have ambient occlusion hidden in there somewhere as well, aren't you? 100% you need to be able to disable those, because they are disgusting. Anolepus. Right, video. I mean, I guess we'll go down to high. The anti-laser. I know every anti-aliasing, because that's what it says, but anti-aliasing is what I read as a kid, and it stuck with me. It's anti-aliasing. It sounds cooler. It's anti-aliasing, okay? But that's not attack. That's waste of whatever shit we got. Okay, you know, maybe reading the controls would have been helpful. I think the motion blur is what's really messing with it. If I could just disable that disgusting motion blur. Particle physics stay in the air for ages. Again, you know, there may be little or no optimization in a lot of areas. The fire is what's eating the frames, actually, now that I see that fire over there. That is what is eating all of the processing power. It's the fire. Okay, so we can... That's a very, very effective aiming of your thing. It just looks more like you are looking at it. Okay, that's aim. No, that just shot. It's okay, and it's very, very slow. Maybe the other one is aim. I don't know. Maybe there just isn't an aim at all. I bet there's never anything in any barrels, so it's probably pointless in ever trying to get them. Well, that's not a roll. Morphing! In Deathbound, you find new characters along the way and absorb their essences like an alien thing. Each essence has its own intermittent health or stamina, but if one of them die, you die. Okay. Essence to morph to the essence with the most stamina available. Okay. Right, so we've got 3 characters. And it turns out... Right, Argos of Mevia. Argos, a heavy henchman with a high poise that can deliver powerful blows. So they all have their own attacks as well. I see. Right, and they've got their own stamina. Analepus. I don't know where Triangle and B are also morphed from the directions. Analepus, a versatile fighter, nimble assassin. Shoots crossbow, reloads. That's why she was looking at it. It was reload. Okay. But is Y and B just like next and previous character? Are there actually no rolls? No dodge? That seems a little weird. Okay, the that animation is stupid. The inject something in you, you just stand there for ages and you cannot move and you cannot cancel out of it. That's something that definitely needs changing for certain. There's no dodge roll? What the heck is a Souls game with no dodge? Also, they have a shared health pool. Or am I stealing their health or stamina or whatever when I press that? Because maybe I absorb from them or something when I press that. Because they're all losing their health and stamina. That's a bonfire. It is lit. Synchronization is trying to find a way to mental synchronization is just part of, you know, the Frozen song, but it doesn't really go, does it? Deathbound, the stamina bar overlaps the current health bar. The maximum stamina is bound by the current health. When you lose health, your maximum stamina is reduced by the percentage of maximum health lost. I understand, but also it's kind of a bit stupid. And, you know, you haven't explained how I'm stealing health from the other characters as well. Bonfire? Level up by acquiring new skills and essences. Cost of skills is based on your current level. When you die, essences drop because it's the Souls game. Okay. Not hold to rest. Put your hand in the letterbox. Very, very complex. Max health, max stamina. But stamina and max health are linked. So what's the difference? Melee power, milady. We're level 12. Level up cost is 2,500. We've got a bunch of things. And a skill. I mean, that's a lot of things. It's obvious choice, right? And a skill, more reload skill, but it's probably only for her. right? More max health, more standing morphing speed, more it's morphing time, ranged power, right? So 2,300. We can cost another level. It's a shame you can't go and look at what the other things are without buying it first. So you can't like, ooh, that looks interesting. What is that? This thing's locked. These are probably other characters we can morph into, or they're like adaptations for the characters we already have. Herald of the Storm. But we've got another character. Okay, it must be this guy. Juggernaut. Okay, right. Yeah, so I guess if we go to this one, we probably have to unlock into them, right? But let's just do it. Melee power, more damage. It won't even let me look at what the thing is. Maybe we have to hit every node along the way to actually unlock it or something, but no. How do I confirm my level ups? Twitch essences. Olivia Hines? Argos of Morivia. Who's Olivia Hines? This is Juggernaut. Is Olivia Hines one of these lock things and we don't have access to mess with her stuff? Right, start. Okay, if I press start, the controls are a bit awkward for that. Upgrade items. We have items, but we can't upgrade any of them. Essence talents. Okay. Share the fun. Right, so these are probably how you unlock the other characters then. Find essences. Okay, yeah. Essences are the other characters. So we have to unlock Olivia Argos, 20% max heat. I don't even know what heat is. Okay, so my natural attack button is different to what the controls are, let's just face it. Right, so we've got the bound characters, we've got tutorials on things, we've got the system thing, right. Gamepad. Bottom, when active. It says B is dodge. It morphed me into another character when I clicked that before, so I don't think it is. And top right, bottom left? What does that even all mean? Plus the controls, it doesn't change the attack onto B and X. Like, you know, X is what I'm pressing to attack. And that's something else. Okay. Well, maybe it just gave me a morphing tutorial when I dodged. Okay, so we can dodge. It's just a shadow dodge. At least it sort of shows you your immunity whilst you're in it. See, I've been playing too many games where that is attack. Silently approach unaware enemies and press right button or right trigger to do a backstab. Okay. Only applies to human-sized enemies. Does it matter which of the two we do? Okay, backstab and forward stab. I was going to say, that only took half the health, but I guess if it's going to do a double stab. So I was thinking, maybe I should have done the strong attack. Maybe strong attack will do more damage. Consumables. Having a hard time picking it up despite pressing the button. Faint size crystal essence. Right, so X and left button uses something. X and right button uses something. And X uses... We've got 3 of those things left. I wonder if we get them. Are they like Esther's refills? Do they refill every time we rest? Or have I wasted a lot and we're supposed to get them as a pickup? That's the question. But yeah, the control range is very limited. Like, either allow people to rebind them however they want, or, you know, make it so that the attack buttons can be on different things for different sort of game settings. Because again, I'm pressing X, triangle, circle, square, yeah, square on PlayStation. an X on Xbox 360 controller, because obviously there's an X on the PlayStation as well. And that's what I'm expecting to be attacked from a lot of the games that I've played. And it's not. So, you know, it might not be the traditional Soulsy sort of thing. That's a very, very big flat screen TV. But yeah, what's the point in having multiple controls if it's just a... Okay. Can I aim with that? No. Being able to aim with your gun, you know, if you've got a nice vantage point of view over them and shoot them, secret. That's a secret door. If ever I saw one. It probably opens from the other side. There's briefly something coming up as though there's a thing to click there, isn't there? Maybe there's a button on the other side. Yeah, what's the point in having rebinding controls if you can't actually rebind anything useful? And what's top, down, left, right? Does that just change the triangle, circle, square, X into... I know, I've changed to PlayStation controls, but I used to be a PlayStation gamer. Into the D-pad or something? Because that's dumb. Also, it feels like I'm supposed to be able to jump over the boundary or something. Because that's just back to the beginning. There's nothing else there. Am I missing something? Because I can't jump. Unless a different character can. Can she jump or something? Lightning bolt, flamethrower, fire enchant, freezing ray. Okay, magic builds. Big giant brain holding magic build hats. This is a bit of a weird choice for Souls-like, though, isn't it? Soulsesque game. You know, you can be rogue, you can be heavy warrior hitty person, or you can be magician. But in this, you are all three at once, and none of them at the same time. So, you know, if one dies, they all die, but you can swap between them on the fly. It's an interesting choice. Okay. That's a heavy attack difference. If it made a difference. That's a light fitting. Okay. Well, I tried to fly over. Now, this is a problem. Is this supposed to open? Because there's nothing in here. What am I missing here? Oh, there's a hidden, very, very, very hidden room. That was very invisible. Ancient seeds. Okay, well at least we're not soft locks or whatever. That was very invisible and hidden. Completely. Nothing under here. Hi. Now I don't know if there's some sort of block or something. Okay, so they're on the banner of the triple triangle, but it's now upside down. Are they a new faction, or are they just blasphemers? Great job of hitting that guy, don't you think? I saw him start turning around, so I was like, he heard me, he didn't. And then just completely missed him entirely. Hi, ouch. Okay, you were being so slow that I actually thought you didn't notice me. Stop throwing those spears at me. That's a terrible, terrible old reference. That's a very terrible reference. Because not everyone watches movies. Especially not old ones. So nobody is going to get that. Okay, right. They are burning the people on the spires of the triple diamonds. But again, you know, if the triple diamond's meant to be sideways like that, this seems like an inverted cross. This is blasphemy to the triple triangles. Now, what the heck is sync and how do I activate it? Obviously, it's going to be some sort of superpower mode. And you're probably going to tell me soon, right, Copium? But I am fully synced. Don't cross or warning, people crossing. Bleed stopper. Okay. So, coagulants that you drink, perhaps. But, you know, it stops you bleeding. That's caution people cross here. Because it's a triangle warning sign. Because you need to know these things. Now, how that it has any relevance in game? Caution, people might be walking across the road here. I know my voice is very, very squeaky right now. That's a door, but it doesn't seem to open. This is a trap. Faint crystallized essence. Okay, so that's experience, which means that the things up the top are things that we can consume that will give us more level experience, right? So I should probably just eat them to level up because it is just a demo. Oh, it changes the thing, right? 300, 200, 100. Seed stopper. Ancient seeds. What do ancient seeds even do? We know. Increased stamina regen by 60 seconds. Okay. Ancient catalysts, developed by the first civilization, have the capacity to boost one's natural ordinary abilities. Ah, right. So that's a choice to things, but you can't equip anything. You can only equip. We don't have any key items. We don't have any baseball stadium posts. What are they called? The things that you stop on the bases? We don't have any of those. Not that we would be using them to wear. But maybe that table obliterated down nowhere. Maybe they're not actually celebrating the diamonds. They're celebrating the baseball stadium posts. The baseball, whatever you want to call it. We play rounders, which is very similar. But it's, you know, nobody as an adult tends to play it because for some reason it's viewed as a kid's game. Well, that looks like a way that I can go, but it seems locked off entirely, so that's fun. Secret door. Okay, another door. But maybe we should be able to get in, but we can't. Completely, definitely blocked off. Another door, which maybe at some point we can open. Yeah, the bases of the baseball are what they are celebrating. It's not even the things. But this, it's not very, very blocked off. And it looks like we should just be able to walk over that log. If that's not the way... Oh, there's a ladder. Very hidden invisible ladder. Needs to be far more visible. Far more visible. Like, you know, hidden secret area is one thing. Path you have to cross, make visible ladder. Some items in a crater still hold vestigial power from their previous owners and can be equipped to increase the power of all bound essences. Okay. Again, I'm not saying these things to be horrible on the game. I'm saying these things to get them fixed for the main game, because these are big issues that are, like, anti being able to play. Morph strike. It's Morbin time! It's Morbin time. Yeah, these things need to be addressed and fixed. Why have we got a weird shadow? We got a stink shadow. It's not a shadow, it just leaves stink trails. Is that going to be relevant to tracking other characters when they're moving? Okay, well, that was an opportunity for a trap. Doors must surely open at some point, right? Yeah, these things have been suggested to be fixed because they are big anti being able to do anything things, right? That tutorial was fantastic, wasn't it? Okay, good. I got the information. Didn't stay up long enough to pay attention because I was talking about other things. Okay, items in the fridge. Fragrant stone. So yeah, these aren't to take the piss out the game or wreck it. That's a fancy ass shield. For their other side, we would never use it. And that's a big sword. What's wrong with those? Why are they not a collectible? That's a microwave. That's a big fridge freezer. Like, surely you should be able to pick up that, right? Why have big fancy shield that's not broken, that seems perfectly fine, and a sword, and them not be an item that you can collect? You know, it's a little immersion breaking when there are really useful items to your character like that that you just can't touch. I would never touch that. Inner fireball. Okay, so Molotov. It's a little immersion breaking. Apples and pears. You know, at least have some sort of tool text on them to say why your character doesn't want them. When you deal damage, all inactive bound essences are healed. Based on damage now. When a half Murph into another area, the essence to heal the other ones. Okay. Got it. So basically, the whole point of having several is to force you to repeatedly swap between them in bosses to heal the others. So that's why there are multiple types. It's not just because it's going to be stupid and horrible for you to have all three at once, but it's so that you can like constantly switch at the right opportunity and switch up your playstyle to heal the others. Okay, and you can use that to abuse the stamina. Did you see that? That was amazing. That would actually shoot long range. I think. Yeah, a great magician that has absolutely no range. Why is your sword on fire now? Okay, there. We need to lock onto the enemy to actually get it to do something. Right. It's darker and darker. The stink cloud just stays there. It's sort of moving. But my god, that stink cloud stays forever. Hello? I will absorb your essence and take you within me. It's mortal shell now. A new life form. Okay, every skill affects your essences. A phylactery, or a weird square thing that you shove your hand in.
Of Husky Omen, and I shall be known as Crusader of Death.
Okay, and then I guess you have to go in and do their story to unlock them. Which means you have to play specifically as that character. Synchronized. Desynchronized. He has a big hole go down. Which I'm sure is Very relevant.
I will have your head for this, insolent commoner.
Okay.
My apologies, young lord, but your father made it very clear. You are to finish your lesson. Now, continue.
The four first deathly high priests, they are Lady...
The four thirsty high priests? I know that's not what she said.
Saint Namin Ome, Saint...
Saint Pig Latin.
Saint Louis...
Okay, there was me thinking I'm going somewhere that's not the correct way. That's good.
I will have your head for this,
Okay.
insolent commoner.
That's just to repeat the vision. Got it. I mean, it really looks like we were supposed to go that way, but now that I look at it, now that I look out upon this cursed landscape, it seems that I chose the correct path quite coincidentally, because there is no progressing that way. Okay, down we go then, into the depths, to discover the memories of this guy. The
I used to be a
road.
lord, with a title and a fief, with vassals beneath me and a liege above.
People above and below you, eh?
There's nothing to fear, my lord. It is not the first time that I caught young Tyrone here in the chapel at this hour. You have a very pious son.
Oh yeah, he was very, very interested in clearly being...
Come.
Why is he whipping himself?
Only Our Lady commands.
So, abused by the church and brainwashed, got it. Made to injure himself to stop all his normal thoughts and be a complete douche. Got it. Complete psycho.
Begin.
Oh, we're fighting the ghost. He's an elite swordsman, very balanced between offense and defense. So he's a balanced character. Got it. Oh, he can actually block. But I was killing the main guy. Okay. Wow, they suck.
We'll be leading men into battle in no time.
Will I? I don't think I did a very good job of that, but they were just shit. I guess it is a tutorial, so they're not going to be very, very good combatants, but yeah, very good. You'll be leading the men in no time. Well, you. If that's the quality of the men, they're all going to die. No wonder they lost.
These are my men, Tyrone. I am the Lord.
Our goddess Death is the true lady above all lords, sire. It is the duty of all believers
I gave you no need to speak.
Wow.
You are my father.
Brainwashed.
To threaten a holy servant of the church is heresy and treason.
He did not make any threat, did he? Did you hear a threat there? I didn't.
Our lives do not belong to us, not to any worldly power. I made mine an instrument of death. And in the end, Goddess Death will call my essence back to her.
Well, you did die, didn't you? We found your dead body. And now we are raiding your memories because you are dead. Souls. Oh. Crucifixion. Oh, you crucified your own dad. What a fantastic hero, clearly. And his men with him. One Eye, Kazakh One Eye, and whoever the heck this is. Hello? There was a... There it is.
Death.
For it's all my essence.
Do you accept death?
Son. My son, please. Please.
I know, he's gonna scream forever, isn't he?
Insolent brat. You bastard son of a whore. Traitor. Traitor.
And now they all burn. That everything. Now what? Do I just leave? Okay, well that veil doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, exit reverie. Not very clear with this tiny little glubby ball that that's the exit when before that was repeat the memory. When you get to the start of Morph Strike in vulnerability, a devastating special Morph Strike isn't least. Okay. So you want to get hit transforming. So what's to stop you abusing just constantly transforming to do special weird strike of death from your hybrid whatever? The Ronin Gilliman. Another. Goodbye. You stayed here for a little bit. Okay, well we inhabited his body and absorbed it now. Good for him. He died, but he is returned. I saw the glow. Volatile flask, that's just a different type of Molotov. Acid Molotov? Items. I hear someone coming. Pick up the item. Blade Sharpener? Does that make our weapons better? Does it only improve the weapon of one character? Hello. I hear more groaning that isn't you. So, who else is groaning? Someone downstairs. So is this just a trap room? Or is it, like, if you want to try and level some things, easy person to kill to get level up experience? I don't know. Put the hand in the George Foreman grill. Hello? There we go. Having to do that twice is a bit stupid. Okay, so now that we've unlocked this guy, weird noises occur. It says thrown skill, but does that apply to everyone? Reload speeds, I mean extra stuff. Why can't I go look at whatever's in the corner there? It won't let me go look at that, even though we have the capability. Do I have to level this up 3 times to get to that, perhaps? Because it looks like it's lit up as though I can go get it, but... Controls are a bit awkward. I don't know. Switch status. Okay, so that lets us read different pages of that. Okay, down the stairs we go to Growlith. That was fantastic job of descending the stairs, you gotta admit. Hello? How rude of you. Okay, I mean with 4 characters you can get thrown in the face a lot more. Potentially have a lot of infinite health, and then, you know, if we run out of stamina in one character, you just switch to another, don't you? I may be fast character dex builds, which would be this character. But, you know, I guess the whole point is you are all builds at once. Or, you know, whatever your multiple characters are. Because there are several others which are probably hybrids of various builds, or specialized like assassin or something. Like this is thief, it might not necessarily be proper dex builds, but it's the closest we got for the moment. And you know, the guy Throne seems to be Game of Thrones. Terrible pun. Bluegrass probably gives MP or stamina. I imagine stamina, considering magic person doesn't seem to use MP. It probably... forget what he was in the middle of trying to say. I don't know. There's probably enough characters that you can have several of the same type of build that you want, and You know, Throne is probably just better than Top Heavy Guy, at least in my opinion. Top Heavy Guy probably hits a bit better. And they obviously have their own individual skills, but I don't quite know how it works.
Deception! Judgment has come for you, infidel.
You are terrible. Well, refused by Death. Death said nope. Okay, well he died in an instant. I guess he has shit health. It turns out for some big armored guy, he took one hit and died. Well, maybe two at once. She took a few hits and she did not lose a lot of health. And I was like, she's got to have the lowest health, right? So I switched to big armored guy who can probably hit better. And then he just died in an instant. Look at that. Look at that. One tiny hit and he's lost most of his health. Great job. Okay. You flew up some stairs, I flew up with you. Ouch. Ouch. God damn you, Cirque Magic person. What is that? That one works. Okay, that one works. Didn't really heal up my other characters much. Is that some sort of weird sync between characters? She has a thing that's like set fire to your weapon, but she doesn't have a weapon. And then you switch to other character and it has a burning weapon. That seems to be what's going on. And then you just abuse all of their stamina at once to get infinite wins. That's what you do. You just change and mash all the characters to use all of their stamina up, and that's how you beat the game. Now, unfortunately, the character that I've been playing as is a little low on health right now. So that might be a problem. I wonder if bleeds keeps going whilst you're not as a character, or if it transfers between characters. You know, should you not stop the bleeding, you change character and then they bleed out. Do you just lose? Or does it transfer to your new character, or does it stop or hold until you change back to them? Questions that aren't answered. Okay, lots of burning effigies of all the people you used to be. Branching paths. Morph strikes. Powerful type of morphing. While attacking, morph essence will with most stamina available. Okay, if you just press Y, it goes to the one with the most stamina, which is the most health. Requires sync, the blue bar at the bottom of the screen. Gain sync every time an enemy is hit or perfect dodge is executing. I don't get it. It doesn't say how to morph strike. It's just like, this is how you morph. But is it whilst you are attacking? And that's what the sync is used for. Okay, that's a big guy. Well, inadvertently we're going and exploring down here, I guess. She is a terrible character. She's just sneezing away at herself. Just sneezing away in the corner. Yeah, no, she's not a very good character. A small crystallized essence. But we need to switch characters to heal our other characters up. Okay. Slow, heavy dude. He's slow and heavy. I hear people that probably just noticed us there. This looks sort of like a path. It turns out it was not. I hear things falling apart. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's thrown anything at us. Though I hear them breaking things. I see that we're on the other side of this fence. Which is right at the beginning of the game. But we still can't open that door. Okay. And the purpose of this being just to show that you can loop around there? Like, what are they all doing over there? Okay, there's a puddle there, which is very invisible. I've been down here, right? Yeah, that's the way that we came from. Okay. It showed a big guy over here. This guy surely cannot be stealthy. That's a very, very, very big guy. Who's very, 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 very blind. Who I'm sure I will be able to sneak up on before he turns around and kills me. Oh, that's fantastic, isn't it? So it turns out locked onto someone actually alerts them to your presence. Which is a little dumb. It's a little dumb that dodging alerts them to your presence. But I'll take it. Hey, we killed the big guy. He was very scary, obviously. Right. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Burning weapon. Which does nothing for her, but does things for other characters. Right, I understand that spell. As useful as we did it. The big glowy triangle around the triangle is the mana bar. Get up then. Don't just bow to him. So that's stupid. You can equip rings that you only already have. And then swap them in a slot like that. Hi. I know that you saw me. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, that's a bit stupid. Okay. What am I hearing? Is it a level up thing? Above us, perhaps? Fancy door. Ancient seeds! Okay. Big metal thing that we can't interact with at all. That's clearly something you can interact with. But I guess we don't have the technology, or this guy is just too stupid to understand how to use buttons. Okay. Big vampire enemy. Who is having a whale of a time up there. Well, that's a very effective spell. What the heck is that? Hello? Let me morph! It's morbing time! Also, quick morph's very, very powerful, isn't it? As you can tell, it does... It transformed us back into the other character, which was already dead, almost, and almost killed us. Very, very useful button. Okay, well, he suddenly got the ability to dive off from that. And that's not a level up thing, is it? Okay. Oh, a door that we can actually open! So they introduced all those other doors to hide this door, to make you not realise that you could open it, right? Or... are we on the other side of the door so that we can actually use it correctly? We just back earlier? It's hard to tell. I doubt it, because, you know, there's places that we can just fall off. Now that would be falling off to somewhere. This looks like an item that's on the floor. Volatile glass. An option to fall down somewhere else. Okay, profound ladder that we can maybe kick down. Okay. So if we did go down there, we can come back up at the very least. Another... okay, that one's locked. Morph dodge. Morphing done during dodges. Oh, it's if you're during an attack or during a dodge, I guess. That was definitely the correct button that I wanted to press. Okay, well, I morphed, but it didn't work. Okay, death refused us. That was 7,000 essence. That's a lot of effort. You can morph during backstabs and ripostes at the cost of sync after unlocking certain talent. Okay. Why would you want to morph in the middle of a backstab? Or a riposte? Does that give some sort of special super backstab that's more powerful? Okay, so... ouch. How very dare you. And you just have dodge to be able to avoid that, huh? Okay, that door is unpowered. Right. 569. I mean, I don't need to kill these guys, do I? They're just having fun at the fireplace over there. That door is not active. Oh, they're just dead. They're permanently dead. They're not returning enemies. Interesting. Now, returning to where we were... I mean, we killed the big guy. We should have probably carried on down Big Guy Alley, right? Item that I somehow missed. Ring from remains. Okay. Plus 25% max stories. Every 1% health loss from your attacks grants 2% of thing. Okay. So over time, enemies or things in scenery will start dropping items? So there's a reason to return places after, because they'll start dropping items. Okay, well... that's where we just came out of. This way, there's nothing. We opened a fast travel ladder. That way is just a room. Hi, you see me, don't you? Yes, okay. I don't need to bother with them. Okay. And then we went up here because there was an interesting noise. Vampire Man doesn't respawn, huh? That's curious. I know we are being pursued. Okay. Excuse me! Why did my hit not hit you? Hi! Hi. Good luck you getting past that. Okay, I'm just gonna hop down here. Because obviously there's stuff down here. And we've made a ladder. Yulia's keychain. I know I'm aggroing a lot of enemies. I hear them. Maybe he will not be able to find his way down here. Copium. A new body! Well, that'll interrupt his pathing. Well, she's lost her head or something. Okay, so I can guarantee that you're not going to get a lot of bodies in quick sync like this in the full game, are you? A spearwoman with good speed and great reach can use piercing and slash attacks. Okay. Backstab, or stab attack, slash attack, retreating attack. Or we don't have to do any memory thing with her to unlock her at all, and she is just here. Okay. That's the ladder that I kicked down, which means this is a different ladder. To a different area. Oh, this is just... Right, so this is just all one big area that circles that. Found. Right, you are... Shit. But how do I switch? Right. Switch status. Select. Fixing with an executioner. I want... Okay, so there's some sort of hidden system where they all have similar things, and if they lock together, they make things. But I want to put my other character back on game. You know, I'll keep her, but I want to get rid of the magician. And how the heck do I do that? Like, we got there before. Somehow. Inventory. I probably have to do it at a stupid fireplace, don't I? Okay. You know, the box fireplace. The equivalent of a bonfire. The phalanges. Or whatever the fuck they want to call it. Fake crystallized essence. Yeah, I think we need to align them in the phalanges. In which case, picking up a character that'll just completely overwrite your character. Also, she didn't start with max health. She kept the health that that character had, which is kind of BS, isn't it? Like, you pick up new character, it deletes the one that you are actively using and clearly want to keep the most. But also, you're going to lose all your health. At least give me the option which one to overwrite with her. And you didn't give me any choice. And also, you didn't give me a memory to, you know, use to trigger her. Right, so there's stuff up there. This said, nope, it's locked, right? Oh! Yulia's keychain is a key to open things. Okay. Obviously, I didn't pay attention to whatever the item was. Motion blur is disgusting. Stompatoid is coming. Motion blur, very nasty. Ancient helmet! It's a football helmet. Well, she's not that good because she's dead, for one. But for two, she was missing with all of her attacks even though she was locked on. Okay, but we should keep the ancient helmet, right? Now, question. If I use bonfire, does it remove my essence that's just lying there on the floor that I want to go get back? Or is that gone for good? I want it back for good. They gave us a lot of phylacteries at the beginning. But now it's like, where's any phylacteries? There are none. There are none. We've gone through a lot of enemies and a lot of things, right? Bind essences get you off and replaced with you. Okay, right. Anointed by the goddess? They're both anointed by the goddess. Oh no, it's Throne and Anna anointed by the goddess, and Argos and Julia are victim and executioner. Right. So you get different things, less max stamina, you get more power, less defense. Depending on which characters you have on, they will all have their own different sort of synergies, I guess. And now we can see, like, there's some sort of weird bind line between them on their external characters. Like, there's a bind line around the two on the left, and then there's a bind line around the two on the right. So I guess, if you can make all four, maybe you can make a super synergy. I should be smart, in which case we switch up our character until we... I mean, she's going to be quicker to run past this thing. I don't want to kill it. We should be smart and swap out our characters to give that one some health recovery when we kill other enemies or hit them, right?
These are my comrades you're talking about. Do not call me dear. Better yet, don't refer to me at all. We must find the Essence Monsters before the Church of Death has its way with them.
Indeed. They won't be much help once the ashes.
Okay, so the characters also speak to each other in various scenes with the links as well. So that's gonna be a lot of people running around with all sorts of characters to try and find all the hidden lore, isn't it? You know, with the various links to be like, well, I want stories, so I'm gonna use these two together to get story. Even though necessarily not playing with them. Essence, conflicts, and synergies. Essences with opposing ideals and adjacent slots in the party can create conflict, indicated by an orange line connecting them. Or a synergy if they share common ideals, a blue line. Conflicts will grant a unique buff and debuff. Synergies will grant a buff only. Okay. Anti-conflicts and synergies by adjusting your bound essences. And it'll also seem... Oh, but here's a fucking fireplace. You didn't vanish when I activated the bonfire, I noticed, my friends. Here's where my stuff is. Okay, well, we found a bonfire. We heard it for ages, I guess, but I just never got it because, you know, it was in a stupid place. Found love in a stupid place. That's not how the song goes, but it is now. Items appeared that weren't there before. Curious. Obviously, such a clever move. Enemy says higher there. Okay, now it doesn't really let you change in the middle of combat. You know, even though it's saying like morph, strike, morph in the middle of strike and morph in the middle of dodging. None of that seems to work. She died instantly again. Okay, well, we're sort of a bit closer. We found the hidden bonfire around the corner, I guess. We sort of maybe heard it before, but, you know, we didn't get it. I wonder if items are, like, linked to which characters you have equipped as well, depending on what will appear, or do they just randomly start appearing over time? Okay. Someone throwing trash at us. But now, at the very least, we're not going to be being chased by Big Guy, which is good. So she has less defense because we've got the other character on. That guy's still throwing his stuff at us. Climb the ladder then. Climb the ladder. So, I don't know. You know, not quite sure how it all works, but it works. Okay. We need to get our stuff. Well, I pressed down on the D-pad and we became Hammerman, but I guess Hammerman really wanted the final blow. And then we changed into him. Right, freezing liquid flask. Got it. But yeah, characters have little HP, but... Why are you just dying? Okay, enemies are fighting amongst themselves. I'm okay with that. Big guy killed little guy for us. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so maybe enemies have factions. Right, so there was someone that killed us there before, wasn't there? Item. Consumable anesthetic. Right. More paths around the same place. Is there a guy up there? There is. Okay, well that regens a lot of health back for Guy. Executioner Guy definitely seems like he has very, very little health. Thanos or whatever the fuck his name was, or Tyrone. Tyrone. Just want to call him Tyrone. You know, it looked like Tyrone, but it's Tyrone or something. The Rona. Oh no, we're playing as the Rona. Stop firing that trash at me. I should just press Y to change character, shouldn't I? Rather than the D-pads. Because if it just goes to the one that has the most stamina, use Julia's keychain, then we're going to be in the best situation, aren't we? Whereas if I specifically choose characters, which, you know, I might want to, we can get ourselves in situations where we're going to get injured and die. Ouch. Again, never blocks, never parries. Ouch! That was very rude. Yeah, just run out of stamina, just change to someone with stamina, I think, is the move. Aquavitae. Okay, terminals that are activated. Terminal that opens lift or calls lift. Lift is already here. Faint crystallized essence. Okay, now, amongst all of the distractions, we didn't actually level up in the end. Okay, well, that's a lift to go down somewhere. Also, amongst all the distractions of enemies, big boxes of weapons, volatile flash, too weak for us, obviously. I guess we never changed weapon, which is probably why we don't pick up weapons. You just change shells, like Mortal Shell. And they all have their own particular weapon and favoritism. Okay, was there anything that I missed up here? There is an item. Volatile flask. Bonfire is lit. The bridge, which again, you know, ran over to kill them. Okay, this is fine. We are fully synced. Alright, so we needed to find Yulia's keychain just to continue, I guess. I know it's like Yulia, but you know, Yulia. It's Yulia. It's sort of Yulia. It's close enough. It might as well be Yulia. Right, let's see. I know we've looked in here. If we can find a fireplace before we go down the escalator, but maybe the lift is just a lift down to somewhere that has a bonfire, you know, or the equivalent, the phylactery. I saw an enemy behind that thing. He's a knight. He's Ebenezer Knights. Ancient seeds! Right, let's go look down the lift. Item. Eye drops. A non-usable door. Because we can always come back up. But maybe lift is just down to somewhere that we've already been. Handprint scanner. Maybe on the other side of a door. Or just at the back of this corridor that we never went to the fully end of because we were getting attacked and we wanted to go back and get our souls. That we missed that this was a thing and a path. Okay, right, level up. Okay, well now we can get that. I didn't even read what it was. Maybe I needed the character above to get up there. Affinity amplifier, max stamina. Okay. Affinity between characters. Okay. But these ones have a definity, so... Plus I can sync gain. I can look on all the things now, which it was never letting me explore the ones... Well, I can't look at those. Okay, so I guess I can't look at ones when I haven't got a character link between them. Right, but if there is no character... Right, so we can never access them unless you unlock the other character. That's why we can't go look at those other ones. But, you know, once you've got the link, you can actually read the stuff between them. Okay. Fragrant stone. Okay, well the trouble with that is I want to use the crystallized essences. 800, that gets me enough to a level up. On death, tries to embrace the goddess call. Seems death has no wish for your essence. Is it what you seek? You've been dissolved to a massive actor of furnace to heart. How long has it been? How does it even feel? Huh? Why would we have a thing that kills us? Why would we have a thing that kills us? Heals active essence for plus 80 health, and each inactive essence loses 40 health. Gains think gain. Okay. Increase stamina. Of course, bleeding. Adds 20 bleeding power to your weapons. Throws the flask that explodes. Grants 300. Should use that one, but whatever. Ignores poise damage. Explodes on impact. Reduce in 50 the burning tolerance of the targets. So reduce burning damage by 50. Increased physical ranged power. Okay, and then that's all the items. Right, let's put that back on. Let's rest again. Because now we've got enough for a level up. You know, might as well go get the extra level up, right? Max stamina is also max health, perhaps. Melee power. Okay, but we don't have the path towards that. Plus 2% melee power. You mean just plus 2% melee power in total? And is that only to him or is that to everyone? Because that bit isn't clear, is it? Also, just let me go, yes, I've done the level up, let me leave. Mystic upgrade, ancient upgrade. Ah, you can make choices. Plus 0.4 damage for each 1% heat. Spend 0 XP and 1 catalyst. We have catalysts? Okay. And then we can consume an item, grant more think. Except it says think. Max poise. Pause in physical damage reduces 4% of essences. What? Why would we reduce our own essences by causing damage? Also, that is just unreadable. But that's fantastic, isn't it? Essence is talent. Sadistic essence, telepathy. Oh, you can give them more things. Okay. Okay. Right, so what, you can change, we need MP, whatever that is. Okay. Now, we picked up a helmet. Right, put the helmet on. We've got Eli's keychain. Set of digital key cards stuck together like a keychain. But we don't need to activate them. So why would, is it just to look at your key items? I'm not going to try to equip it because we can already use it. Okay. Well, I guess we're learning things. Again, you know, pre-alpha, early access demo, things very likely to change and make more sense in the future. That's where we've already been, I believe. So we're not going to hop down there. Hi. You saw me. Ouch. How very dare you. Okay, we did a special attack. She sort of flew in the air a bit. And it was very, very, very slow. But it killed him. We did a think attack. We figured it out somehow. Sort of. We didn't really. But, you know, attacking and mashing attack while thinking seemed to sort of maybe do something. Now, where was that every other time I wanted to do that? Okay, maybe we didn't have enough sync to do that. Hello? Someone's shooting us from somewhere and I don't know where they are. Well, that guy's fighting another guy for me, so that's pretty fun. Hello? Ouch. Are you just immortal? No, you do have a health bar. And you die. Yeah, just let them kill it for the most part. Maybe I should have let it fight both of them. But it's dead now. As are half of the health of my characters. But we can sort of cheese it with the changing the characters. Why does it feel like there's some sort of story here? It's his story. Okay, well that's clever that it sort of hints that there's a story.
Not found the essence masters yet.
No, my lord.
But you have to be the right character.
But they shall not hide for long.
Do I have to remind you what's at stake here, Sir Guillermo? What the essence masters are hoping to achieve?
No, my lord. I too have been sickened by the accounts of their ability.
Did I hear by trusting you
Yeah,
with this task, Sir Guillermo?
because he dies.
Not at all, sire. Even now, my men are searching house to house for these sinners. We will know of their whereabouts within the hour.
See to it that you do. And Thoreau, bring every item you find with them directly to me.
Because he's gonna use their heretic items for himself. Oh. MP is memory points. So we have to find their... That's a free shield. But we can see through, but the enemies cannot. And that's actually even better. It just floats in thin air, because we've made it a ghost shield now. So you have to find their lore things and activate them with a specific character to get the MP, but then you're gonna hear these blobbly things, and then you're gonna be like, do I have that character equipped, or do I even own that character? Do I have to go find them and then change them and bring them back? But maybe you won't bother, because you'll only want to give it to the characters that you're actually using anyway, for the extra skills, right? Chains of Consequence! Plus attack weight? Does that mean we hit harder? Build-up effects. So the followers of the goddess death change the penitence, strength, and above all, the bind between herself and over the goddess. But they probably also mean they use more stamina. Right? Another blobble? No, it's just the same blobble, but we can hear it. Hello? There's an enemy here. There's some sort of enemy in that corner. This seems like a dead end. Now we look for hidden ladders that I cannot see. Because there probably is a hidden ladder. We check doors to see if we can actually open doors. I don't see a ladder. Looks like somewhere, but not a ladder. Okay. We stay on the character that has the most health. For a moment, that was still playable. Oh, there's this big twig of tree that perhaps we just walk up. Ah, that's the enemy that we aggroed and heard. Why can't you lock onto this enemy in front of you? Okay. Jeez. Do we have infinite ammo? 3 and 2. Okay, maybe not. But still, effective use of ammo. Why fight him when we can just tease him? Ancient catalysts. Okay. Door! So is he just stood up here, which means I feel like there might be another enemy on the other side of this door. Because he was sort of triggering on someone in the corner. The ancient pot room. As always, destroyed your very valuable pots whilst training on how to fight. Your very, 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 very valuable pots. Well, you can walk over this without going down the hole. Good. Aha! Hidden item! Knew there had to be something. Okay, that's just a ledge to nothing, so we're not going to go that way. Back up. Again, in games like this, you have to keep an eye out for ledges down like that. Which we might just be going to. Jar of Strength. Jar of Greed. I wonder if there is a Jar of Greed. That does something. Maybe it gives you more stamina. Or, you know, essence or level up experience or whatever. Suspect nothing. And the game fantastically allowed me to backstab him whilst locked on, didn't it? It didn't. It in fact didn't. So, bug discovered, because clearly you're not expected to lock onto the enemy and then try to backstab them. We seem to be... By the time I select it, it's going to be gone anyway. Suffering a bit of bleed. But it's fine. It solved itself. It stopped bleeding. Okay, nothing here. We are fully synced. They are drying their garlic and onions. More trees. The heck is... It's a bush that looks like some sort of red demon-y thing. If I come off here, it's fine. I can get back on there. Expected path is obviously to go up there. Eye drops. Let's explore the unexpected. And look for secrets around here. And then you are shooting me. Fantastic. I need to get up there without you shooting me. Which is easier said than done. Or you're not shooting me. Who are you shooting at? Who was he shooting at? Because it didn't seem to be. He was just looking over the ledge, shooting someone down below. Shooting the burning bodies? The sadists. Now that is not something you can walk across. A very rickety, worn out piece of cloth. It looks like some sort of secret path to something, and I very nearly made a very stupid mistake and stepped on it and fell straight through it. But it looks like some sort of ethereal secret path, and then I realised this has no physics, and we are about to walk through it and fall off a ledge. Thankfully I realised before it happened. Oh, fantastic. That was me thinking I could sneak up on that other guy like that. And then the game was like, no you can't. No, you can't. You can't sneak up on him like that. That is not allowed. There's another guy watching you through there. You should have just gone the straight and obvious way to sneak up on him. Hi, do you mind? It's a good job I react quick, isn't it? Okay, so the transform attack is pretty good. Yeah, the transform attack, pretty good. Spear person, not very accurate. Okay, obvious path is obvious. Secret door tunnel is potentially something good. It's the whole ass path. Yulia. Why Yulia?
Hey, Raffaele. It's me.
Oh, praise be our mother. You're still with us.
No, she's not. She's dead.
That little Ilion? You two alright?
Yulia calls her Kid Ilion.
We managed to hide so far, but you shouldn't be on the streets. They're executing every life cultist they get their bloody hands on.
Listen, there's something I must do that is of the utmost importance. Do you know where the Essence Mansons are?
I saw some of them passing by earlier, with Alarm and the other one.
Do we pick a side? Because there are alternative sides.
Thing in his eye.
Hey, fellows.
And that's it. Cross the bridge. to
Rathalos.
I think they went to meet the combatants.
Thank you, Raffaele. You two take care, okay? Stay hidden till this is all over.
I've come to kill you now. I am your enemy. Okay, so we can't talk to them as the enemy and like demand to be let in.
If you're going in that direction, would you do me a favor? Would you pass by my old place and bring me his doll, Mrs. Irby? We can't risk going back to the house. And do you remember? Up the hill, near the energy machine with the old ones. The one with the wooden door.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, Julia. You're a goddess. Just
This isn't a memory though, isn't it? This is just talking. Okay, you gave us a key.
bring me his doll if you can, please. I believe we can maybe.
But you have to speak to them twice to get that key.
Near that energy machine at the old ones. The one with the wooden door.
The wooden door or the big machine door that we saw? Wait, what's up here? Alternative path to where we're going? Secret laundry? Item? Who has the most stamina? Big guy? Okay. Even though he looks like he's got less health, maybe he has more health actually. I pressed change once and it did spear girl attack, but then changed again into him. That's interesting. Yeah, that's curious. Oh, fantastic spear girl attack. She jumps off in the middle of her attack. Okay, well he was an ambush trap to shoot you. Whilst you go past, if you didn't go and explore this way. You have to talk to that guy twice to get a key. We got a key now. Where are you? And I'm so sorry, because I need to come and kill you now. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need to kill you, and goodbye. Now you're 6 strength darkness. Eating your insides! It's all that jazz. Okay, well, I mean, we found a way back down to where we were above before. This is just a ladder. fact, we can just use that ladder at any point now. That's a big old machinery lift. Oh. That's dirty, isn't it now? That's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, in the animation of opening the door so that you cannot move, the guy just almost kills you. I mean, I guess the door's permanently open now, but that's very dirty. You could have at the very least let me fight back or move. But the game's like, nah, you die now because you opened the door curiously. Curiosity killed you. For freezing liquids! I don't think that was worth it, was it? There might be items under those things, but I cannot be bothered to look. Right. Down ladder, or do we just fall off because who needs ladders? Crystallized essence, door that can't open, door that we can't open, lifts. Okay, well, I'm going to go down the lift and then back up it. But curiously... this just back in the same corridor that we were in before. Isn't. Okay, big old door. Okay. But maybe it's around the hub area of everything. And that blocks off a path when that's down there. But I feel like there's another path from where we just were, isn't there? Now that we've activated that, the lifts can be called from wherever it is at any point. Like, this is a different path. Yeah, sure, this is where we fell down before. Maybe it's just for an item. There's also a door, though. Lead stopper. Not a death door, is it? Okay, so he's in a dirty spot where backstabbing him really doesn't work effectively. You know, we get to a spot to backstab him, but it doesn't work. Little dirty. Hi, didn't see you guys back here. I didn't notice you guys back here, just silently preparing your arrows. Anticoagulant. Okay. I mean, you can steal the health from your other characters. But it steals from 3 other characters to give one character less of everything they have. So it takes 20% from each of them, which is 60% in total, to give you 40%. So I feel like it's better unless you really, really specifically hate the other characters. That's probably death if I drop down there, isn't it? I feel like it's better to just switch characters. And the fact that there are moves around switching characters, even though it's very, very, very slow. But then using this essence healer is also very, very slow. That's just a door to talk to someone, isn't it? Okay, so that would then mean that down this elevator has to be progress and somewhere new, because otherwise we are at a dead end with nowhere else to go. So this has to be somewhere completely brand new. Somewhere completely and utterly brand new. That is an obvious boss area, isn't it? This doesn't look brand new, does it? This looks... Guess the streets are all kind of the same. Okay. That's death. That's unfortunate. 12,000 EXP! And I would love to know exactly where that is. Is that anywhere near this? Is it somewhere completely different? Feel like I went a million miles without ever finding a new phylactery. Again, you know, maybe there's a bunch of hidden secret ones, or, you know, I just never went the correct way to a phylactery and I just went down a whole ass of the path. But I feel like I explored a lot of places. I kind of don't like this item. Okay, big hill with I don't know what. The ancient machine. Is that the one secrety sort of door that we saw earlier that the machine wasn't working in, do you think? Upgrade items, no. Essence's talents. You have an MP available. 5% bonus shield stability for each conflict thrown have. Parried enemies take more damage. Shield absorption. While infinite, he gains 50% of the stamina cost. Increases fire tolerance of all bound essences. Throws more strikes have 15% lifesteal. Can morph during riposte and increase damage using Think. After blocking hits, that's just shit. None of these are very, very good for me. Right. Now we need to try and figure out our way back to where we were. You bet there was just a phylactery at the end of that thing in the boss direction, wasn't there? You watch. So, about finding the direction back home. Without having to fight through 8 million enemies. Okay. That's a perfect... Absolutely... Oh my god, what the fuck, camera? There's an enemy fighting you. You don't want to go straight forward up the thing, do you? Why would you ever want to go straight forward up the thing? Okay. Big enemy is probably a little mad at us. But we're not fighting big enemy, are we? We're fighting big farmer. Oh, you're just aware. Huh? Also, everyone bleeding. Right, keep going, and yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you to do, to not walk up the thing. Okay, guys on bridge. That's definitely the correct button that I was trying to press. Okay. I mean, guy over there is just gonna get a... Where because of Arrow Man, isn't he? Yeah. And you're another secret ambush. Okay, guy back there was just like watching. He was like, yeah, that's interesting. Thanks. You die now, friends. Hi. I will not be going to your house. I am your enemy. I am the enemy. Do-do-do. Okay. I mean, again, switch character and attack, very powerful. Sounds like that big guy's still chasing us down from wherever the heck he is. He ain't gonna find us. Did he trying? Okay, back down we go. I mean, our souls should be not terrible position, right? Because we sort of died pretty quickly here. Okay. And that guy is in an interesting position. Take your essence, you stupid character. Oh my god, I hate that button. Oh my god, how many of you are there? Finish him. Okay. Take your essence. Okay, and then try to figure out where the heck we are and try and get some health. I know that that guy's almost dead. Okay, big door. Big door. Big door says, where was the thing? Big door says we're exactly where we just were at the level up. It's exactly... Exactly where we just were, isn't it? Okay, level back up. I mean, I mostly play with this character, so we're just gonna take those. Reload speed, we don't really fire. Ranged power, because that just gives us extra stuff in that, and then like very, very carefully, well thought out use of our levels, as you can see. Do we have any things that can upgrade things? We've got 3 things. I mean, more damage is... They cost XP as well. Right, okay. The change the consequence we're not using. Morph Strike, consuming physical damage reduces heat. Okay, that's the cost is 3 catalysts and 1000 EXP. But how... Oh, on the left it shows how many catalysts we've got. Right, so we've got 1 catalyst. Oh, I can upgrade both. Which is like an Intel Inside processing chip. And then we've got... We need the other type of thing for the other upgrades. Which you can't see those because they're probably behind my camera. I hate that button. I hate that button. I will always mash that wrong button. Okay, so this was just opening fast travel then. Oh. Now, why did you jump off after him? I did not. The character did. Locked door. Raphael's key. Fireburn turban. And a doll. Okay. Heat decay, stamina regen. I mean, stamina regen's pretty good. Stamina regen is pretty good. You mind not shooting me? Okay. Abuse the physics to knock their shield back and then attack them with another enemy. Or another us. Very strong. Was waiting for you to shoot that so that I could hit you. Okay. So. It's not that far to go give the person the doll. Before we do that, though... No, it's not that far. That's a blocked off thing. We might as well check out whatever the rest of this area is, haven't we? Purest Essence, the guy failing to throw his spears through walls. Ouch. Okay, I take it back. Guy succeeding in throwing his spears at us through walls. So it was on the other side of that door that I was on about. It's just that we came from it from this side. Not having to go all the way back, and I see the item under that. You know, not having to go all the way back through the entire game to get it. A mystical catalyst. So that's kind of handy. Now, the trouble is I don't know if I actually killed a lot of these characters up here, so... we might have to fight our way through. But again, you know, we've unlocked the fast travel, which, you know, had to be right there, right next to where we died, didn't it? Just had to be. That's not the bit to jump off. I did rest, didn't I? Okay, yes, okay. Now I know that this makes me have to fight a million more enemies than necessary. Op. But it is what it is. Okay. We're getting used to the switch attacks. We're getting the hang of this game's special magic. Okay, someone else broke in and killed you all. It came all this way with the doll for nothing. I mean, I guess it opens an area, and bloodstains and death. Or was it necessary to make progress? No, surely not. And they're being burnt. Now the funny thing is, these bodies are long burnt and decaying, aren't they? Purest essence of your family to inject into yourself, and large crystallized essence of your husband's. These don't look fresh. Your son and your husband burning to death after you were just speaking to them not very long ago. These things have been burnt for weeks compared to the ones that are burning in the streets that still have all of their bodies and essence on them. Now, yes, there was essence below these characters, but that's only because it burnt them off and crystallized it, which all the others did not. Okay. Because of the path that we took, this guy's still alive, and I got caught by surprise by him because we didn't go through him. I was expecting everyone to be dead. My bad. Now I wonder what would have happened if we gone in there as one of the other characters and not her. Okay, well we've unlocked the fast way back, so even if there isn't a bonfire here now, there's a dead body on the wall. We've got a fast way to get back here. And, of course, it's a boss battle. Okay, probably different interactions depending on which character you come in here as then. Unless they don't say a word. An ominous boss door! Oh, a big boss. With many faces. Out. Fucking stupid button. What are you doing? Okay, he's a goo monster. Out. Okay, let's let some of our characters get some stamina back. The impending truth is everything dies. Okay, phase 1 easily kills. He mutates some extra earrings out of his face. The face becomes aware. Ouch. And then he gets a lot of dirty hits on us. Bop. Oh, you block that, you dirty. I can be dirty too. Ouch. Bop. Okay, get out of that. Out. Missed. The shame there's no actual proper heals, isn't it? Okay, stage 3. They're shaking their heads at the other head and being like, nah. Ripping the heads off? You took your blindfold off and now you can see. Well, now this is the problem, because now it can see me. I did angry. It very angry. Oh, it's magic. Out. That was death. Very dirty boss phase. Boss seems a bit dirty. Boss seems a bit dirty. Every phylactery, every skill effects essences. I kind of don't want the cutscenes between the changing phases, because it gives the boss an unfair advantage. Too many phase changes as well. Too many. I know it's got many faces, but still many phases for each face. Is fine. We unlocked fast travel route. Now, the real question is, how problematic is the fact that I didn't kill any of the enemies going to be? Are they going to be chasing us down here? Or are we safe? Okay, there is a cutscene skipper. Ouch. Okay, phase 1. Yeah, this time I'm aware of your instantly facing me and instantly attacking from the cutscene. It's a little dirty. Ouch. But I was aware. Okay. Almost at phase 3. What are you doing? What are you doing? Phase 3. And you just vanished the other side of the map because that's dirty. And you instantly phase warp me to death. Ouch, I was transitioning. That's very rude of you. God, I hate that that transition attack misses so much. You have no stamina, sir. You're dead. Get back in. No. Why? Oh, she's got health again. I was going to say, why did you change back into her when she was basically dead? Okay. This is fine. Finish him. Oh. Second go. I'll take it. Great essence released. Boss killed. Okay. Probably the end of the demo there. Guy just trying to run in. Hey, boss, I'm coming out. Just isn't able to get in there at all. Hi, you having a bit of trouble transitioning past some sort of invisible wall barrier here? I'm coming. I'm gonna save you, boss. I don't think you are. Hi, you might want to duck. Now, it would help if the character shot the way that we were facing when I pressed fire without me having to lock onto him. I mean, why walk in there and risk death when we can do that? Now, where the heck are we? Right, so the characters that I killed were trying to run into the boss area, and I got a little turned around after defeating the boss, but this is actually backwards. 19,500 essence. That's the door that we just opened. And quite likely the end of the demo. And progress forwards. The other way is back where we were. It's a good job I'm situationally aware, isn't it? Ancient catalysts. Because a lot of people would just carry on exploring that new area that definitely wasn't where we just were. Okay, that's not breakable and no secretly hidden stuff. Good to know. Nothing hidden under the laundry. What about this door? Can I open this door? Nope. Where's Floaty? Oh, it's a character. Aha! Assassin! Okay, well, the end of the demo, probably from this sort of cutscene, even though there was a new character there. Thank you for playing! And that's where you can unlock a new character. But they're probably not going to give you so many so quick, unless the game is just very, very, very short. Yeah, that was a 2-hour demo. So I'd imagine that the game would be a lot bigger. Teases that there's an extra character just sat there. Yeah, it was enjoyable. I'd say go wishlist it if you enjoyed it. Check it out for yourself. There is a demo on Steam. It's part of the Steam Next Fest. That was Deathbound, but that's where I'm going to call it a day. I might be back over the weekend if B1 World's free to play some games. If not, I might be back on Monday. And hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're up to. And I will catch you next time. Bye 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 bye.